Welcome back to another video. So what I have been doing, I've been working with my driver. I did a little survey where I asked everyone which club you struggle the most time after time. Obviously a lot of times you can play with it pretty good, but then you kind of come back to it and always gives you trouble. And I was surprised that a lot of people said it was the driver, and obviously to me that's what it is, the driver. Sometimes I play really good with it. I can hit some really long drives, feel really confident, but then it goes through periods, where I can really play bad, so bad that I have to use my irons or my woods or my hybrid, and that is the only club that I have that problem with, because all my other clubs, I can always, I'm not gonna hit them good every single time, but I kind of feel like I have some sort of control with them. So what I figure is that since I have the opportunity to hit as many balls as I want, I decided to, hey, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hit as many drives all day, from morning to afternoon. An hour and a half in the morning and an hour and a half in the afternoon. And so I did that. I got two of these baskets, and I started hitting drives, ball after ball. Not just repetitive, but trying to see where my flaws were, trying to understand, because I think a lot of times, like with my irons, where I work the most, I feel really confident. And I know exactly if I lose it to the right or left. I know exactly what feeling I'm looking for to kind of correct. Whereas with the driver, at times it's really inconsistent, so I have the most trouble with. So after hitting ball after ball, I kind of realized what I was doing wrong for my swing. One was my left foot, I keep lifting it forward. So I decided to use this right here to kind of keep it in place right there. On my downswing, I was going a little bit too much this way, lifting my foot, raising my foot. And it's something that I kind of tend to do in my irons, but I kind of fixed that. But not in my driver. My driver, it seems like it's harder for me to do. And that's why I decided to hit so many balls, kind of get used to the longer shaft and hit ball after ball. So, and the other flaw that I had is I tended to kind of swing a little bit too much to the left. So I decided to put this smash back here. That way I can hit more, release more to the right. These two things here really helped me. I was just setting up my station on the second day, and I was just hitting ball after ball with this drill right here. Obviously I still tend to raise my foot. This kind of limits it a little bit, and I still tend to swing to the left, but overall it kind of keeps me under control. And I was just hitting some 200-yard shots, not trying to force it, but trying to get the right positions. Sort of like this. Okay, so kind of getting that 175 roll, trying to feel it. Over there, I kind of felt like I kind of swung a little bit too much to the outside. So I'm not telling you to get out there and hit 1,000 balls like I'm doing. I think for me, I'm just trying to get as comfortable as possible hitting a longer shaft, because I was so much into my irons. Every day I was just focused on my irons. So another thing that I noticed when I'm hitting a lot of balls is it changes a lot of times where you hit it from. If I hit it from here, it feels different than if I hit it from there, or if I hit it with a tee with a grass from back there or from over here. So apparently there are so many factors that can affect your swing for some reason, especially with my driver. Whereas with my other irons, I kind of feel it's easier for me to kind of adapt to those new factors. But with my driver, for some reason, just changing the mat or just going from here to there, it's just kind of, I feel like I struggle a lot. Okay, so I'm just trying to hit 175 carry and kind of control it. For me, that's more important than try to just rip it and then kind of lose it to the right or to the left. And in my opinion, if I keep practicing, trying to get more comfortable, then when I get to the course, I'm gonna have a little more control with my driver. So I can see that it's going a little bit to the right, and I can clearly see that I almost hit this right here. So the only reason it's going a little bit to the right, I got that fade there, is because I kind of turned a little bit too much to the left. So I can definitely see that, and I can work on it by either by moving this a little more, aim a little bit to the left, and then just release to the right. and that's perfect. A little bit to the left, but that's better than the one before. I prefer to have that slight pull than kind of faded to the right. Obviously for me, I was lucky enough to hit as many balls as I want, so I decided to do that. Now I don't know if I did the right thing, but I feel a little more comfortable now. I kind of understand why I'm missing to the right or why I'm missing to the left, and it's just a matter of practice. I think if I put on a lot of hours just rehearsing the move, as long as I know what I'm doing, because if I think without a drill, I'm really not gonna get any feedback, especially when I kind of turn to the left with the club and it goes to the right, I'm not gonna get that immediate feedback. So I think, in my opinion, if you're gonna hit a lot of balls, to get better, you can, but as long as you have some kind of drill. So that's what I would suggest. I think in the end, it's just a matter of practice. If you look at pros, they spend hours, like 8 hours a day practicing. So in the end, the reason why they're so good is because, they're in there and just hitting ball after ball with purpose, obviously. I think, like I have this and I have this right here. It's some sort of drill, I think, because again, if I'm just hitting balls without purpose, I think I would just not get any feedback and I'll just continue to hit bad shots, I think. So honestly, the reason why I decided to hit so many balls is because I did it for my 100-yard shorts, 70, 80-yard shots, and I didn't notice anything. I mean, I noticed that actually I improved a lot. I got a lot of feeling for it, and I did that every day before I started doing my driver. And the same thing for my 7-iron, 6-iron. I hit entire 2 buckets of balls, and obviously taking my time. But when it comes to my driver, for some reason, it's not that easy. I cannot get into that groove of hitting good shot after shot. Not like this one with my 52. I can get to that flag, that 100-yard flag. When I get in the zone, I can just hit shot after shot. And same with my 7-iron, 6-iron, up to my 5-iron. But with a driver, I can't. I just cannot get into the zone for some reason. All right, guys, so this is just an experiment that I'm doing. I would not advise anybody to do this, because I think to ingrain a swing, you have to be a little more patient rather than just hitting balls. I'll just, like I say, I normally like to experiment with my swing and by doing different things. I have always done so, just experimenting. But I can already feel that hitting ball after ball, even with a drill, I think it's not ideal. I think it's better to take a break maybe, and then or go to the course, experiment there, and it takes time, I think, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'll see how it goes. I think overall, maybe I can get a little, by getting more familiar, maybe I can, when I'm at the course, I can build a little more confidence, but not really sure. So anyways, hope you liked the video. Hope it was helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.